everyone, welcome to Mediumship by Picasso. My name is Picasso Roberts, and I want to say welcome to my YouTube channel. I so appreciate you. I'm a little bit beat up, a little bit tired. I just came off a weekend of doing nothing but readings all day Saturday and Sunday, so my words are going to be jumbled. There's probably going to be some edits in this here recording, so just hang in there with me. First and foremost, I'd like to say thank you, Orlando, for showing up large and loud. I really appreciate you. And Spirit Fest, I do appreciate being able to have a booth there and being able to connect with the public, with your average person that's not quite sure how this all works. It gives them a chance to have a taste of what it feels like to have a connection with spirit, whether it be in mediumship or in a psychic reading. So I do in those events, I do mediumship readings, I do psychic readings, and I do soul chart readings, along with intuitive body scans, which is kind of a new thing that's happening with me. I haven't quite figured out what exactly to call it. I don't diagnose. It's not one of those things. I'm not a doctor, but I can always help people to better understand through what I'm feeling, sensing, tasting, smelling, all of those senses as I do an energetic scan on your body. It's very interesting, and I'm not quite sure where Spirit wants me to go with that, but I'm kind of riding the wave because I'm so fascinated by it. So if you want to know about future events for Spirit Fest, there's about one a month in the state of Florida, and you can go onto sanctuaryfl.com and see where their next event is. Just for reference, I'll be at their next event in Port St. Lucie, Florida. It's a few hours south of where I am in St. Augustine. It's a great little area, and I look forward to doing readings there and having my booth there. You can get a book from me, or you can get a reading from me. So I hope to see you there. Now, before that even happens, that's in October, I want to go over a couple of things. Again, my words are going to be jumbled. It's just going to be a little cuckoo on this video, but I wanted to make sure that I get this card pull and spirit message out to you. Let me get my schedule out to you first. I'm just a little tired, so bear with me here. I have two more events coming up in September. So I'm going to be in Jacksonville Beach on September 23rd. That is a Friday. That event starts at 7 p.m. I'm going to be there with the doors open at 6:30, just setting up so you can kind of wander in. I am going to be doing a drawing for a 90-minute reading. For whoever comes, you get in the drawing, you get a good chance to win a free reading. So just keep that in mind. That event is going to be 2 hours. I'll start at 7. And the doors are going to be closed at 7. I can't have people coming in and out because of energy. You know, it's weird to have people running in and out on a smaller event. So I really want to plug in good. So that goes from 7 to 9. And I really hope to see you there. It's going to be good. It's a smaller venue, like I said. So the chances of you getting read at that venue are pretty good. You know, 2 hours. So you can buy tickets on my website, mediumshipbypicasso.com, or you can go on to Eventbrite and enter in the search Jacksonville Beach, Florida, and Picasso or spiritual, and my event will pop right to the top. All right. As far as that goes, I'm seemingly the only game in town for that. I did a little bit of a search, and I don't see anybody doing gallery work, you know, where the public can step in and see like that. The second event, this is going to be a total blast. This will be the third time I'll be at Amici Italian Restaurant on September 30th. Now, the doors open there at 5:30. Get your tickets on eventbrite.com. If you don't get your tickets ahead of time and the owner doesn't see that that there are people actually coming, it may get postponed. So please, please, please get your tickets. So let them know that you are coming. You get a choice of tickets there. You get a choice with food, it's $45. Without food, it's $25. That's really, really low. So take advantage of it. But if it were me, I'd get the food because they have a great chef there, and you can't go wrong with the Italian food. It's nice and comfort food. And we're getting into fall, and even though it's Florida and it's hot as hell, it is still really yummy. So, and then there's a cash bar. You can get a cocktail or a glass of wine or soda or, you know, coffee or whatever it is that your little heart desires. So it's going to be a lot of fun. The more people we have in that room, the bigger the energy and the more fun it is. So Spirit is, they just show up, and they make us laugh. I know there's going to be some tears. You know, if we laugh hard enough, there might be a little pee in the pants. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to be fun. I know that. I've done it twice before, and, you know, packed the house the first time. It was a total blast. So much fun. And then I'll have my books there. If you're interested in buying a book there, I'll give a special price on that. I will also be doing a drawing at that event. Now, that being said, you have to show up. You have to show up to get the free reading, and that's what the drawing's for. It's for a 90-minute read, which is what I do. My private reads are 90 minutes, and the value there is $225. So it is really worth actually showing up and taking a chance on getting that reading. It's super, super helpful. So that I cannot wait for. It's going to be so exciting, and I'm really, really happy with Amici, and the owners there are so nice, and the staff, Leslie and Andrew, I think it is. You guys are just rock, and I'm super, super ecstatic to be back. Really, really am happy. So that's September 30th. Please come out and see me. Get your tickets on Eventbrite. And I think those are the only two other things that are happening in September in person. But I do have some online stuff happening. You know, I did start that series, that Getting to Know You series, and it is being so well received. So I'm super excited. This week, I have a very special guest. I have a colleague coming on that, I mean, we laughed in the interview. It was a lot of fun. She's super down to earth and very attainable and has a lot to share, and she has a really great way of getting messages through to people. So you check this out on Thursday. What's the date on Thursday? Holy cow, I better look here. Hold on a second. So the date that interview drops is going to be Thursday, September 15th. Don't want to miss it. Now, last week's was Tawny Lewis, the paranormal investigator. And the week before that, I had Christy Godwin, also psychic medium. And she's a teacher. She's got a school where you can learn how to do the psychic work and intuitive work and mediumship work. So she's just a hard-working woman, let me tell you. And she's also very down to earth. So you can ask whatever questions you need to ask and learn what you need to learn. She'll help you. All right. I'm going to have classes in the future, but I want to get everything else dialed in. So I don't want to be so overtly distracted. I want to make sure that these shows get on. I will focus in on some online classes, so that people that are not from this area can step in and just learn whatever Spirit wants me to teach you, I guess. Let's get right into the card pull and the Spirit message. I'm going to give you the Spirit message first, and then we'll do the card pull. We're only doing from my deck today, the I'm No Angel, but I'm Trying deck. We got to always have a little sense of humor. It just helps keep that vibe up. So I sat in meditation a little while ago just to kind of center myself, and I just ask, you know, what is it, Spirit? What's the message for this week? What do people need to focus on or pay attention to? And this is what I got. Oh, wow, you can really see it. Oh, you could see my gray hairs underneath. Spirit, what do I do about my gray hair? Go to the salon. Couple more weeks. Okay. So Spirit said, this is what I got when I asked. Don't veer off the path today. Stay hyper-focused. Stay hyper-vigilant. don't veer off the path today. You can be easily distracted and led astray. So when people are coming after you for this or that, find your no. Find your no. It's okay to say no at times. It really is. And you don't have to get angry when you say no. There doesn't have to be anger behind that. So you don't have to say no in a mean way or in an angry way. You can just say, no, you know what? That doesn't work for me. Or love to help you out, but that doesn't work for me at this time. And you don't even have to say, I'm sorry, because no is no. And it's okay to say no. So they say not in a mean way or in an angry way, but choose more neutral words to get your point across. Neutral is good. It's good. So you don't have to get mad about things. You don't need to use anger to get power behind your words. And this is very, very true. And I'm going to say that again. You don't have to use anger to get power behind your words. You just speak very matter-of-factly, speak from the heart, but you don't have to be angry or stir up that anger in order to make those words feel powerful. Just speak your truth, right? If you need to say no, say no. If you need to postpone something or put something off, it just doesn't work for me at that time. Or I'd love to help you out. Maybe another day works better. Find your neutral words. Those are super helpful. They said this week feels like tying up loose ends. They said choose your time wisely. So don't waste your time. Don't fiddle fart around doing stuff that you're not supposed to be doing. Get your shit done. Just get it done. And they also said now I don't know if this is for me in particular or if this is for everybody out there. So I'm going to pay attention to it just because that's the kind of girl I am. I hear them, and they said blast yourself with vitamin C and for immune support. So it might be for me because I was in crowds all weekend. And then they said water, water, water. It's time to flush the body out. Flush the body out, stay hydrated. And if you look at my skin, I'm not very hydrated. I didn't have a chance to drink as much water as I possibly could. And I don't like to drink water. I'm just going to say it. I don't like to drink water. I would rather drink, I don't know, anything else but. So I do things to make myself like it more. So I'll put cucumber in there, or I'll put lemon or lime in my water, just squidge a little bit in there so that I like the flavor of the taste of it. And that doesn't change it up so much that I don't put those powdery things or squirty things in my water. I try to keep it as natural as possible. You do what you want, but I think it just needs to be more pure. So when they're saying water, 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 I just keep seeing flush out, flush out, flush all the toxins out, flush all the little goobies out of your body so that your brain can think a little more clearly, so your immune system stays good and you stay, clear thinking. If you are just all squinched up and puckered up, you're not hydrated, and it's hard to think straight sometimes when it's like that. So they're saying pay attention to that. Hydrate. They said don't veer off the path. Get your shit done, and vitamin C and water. So drink water, take your vitamin C, get your shit done, all of that. That's about as clear as I can get with that. And it's a short message today because they know I'm tired. They know I'm tired, and this probably won't even get posted for a few more hours, but I'm dancing as fast as I can. I really am. So I am going to pull a card or two. I hope that helps, by the way. Sometimes the messages are very simple, and that's what we need. We don't need it long and complicated and drawn out always. Shooks, life is complicated enough. You don't have to have everything so complicated. Things can get all twisted on their own. So let me just do this real quick one more time. We need more than one. For the week, September 12th through, that's a big old stack. they shuffle well. This is, oh, boogers. Oh. I'm getting old. It's called I'm No Angel, but I'm Trying. That's my deck. Ugh. Oh my God, you're going to crack up. That card came up. Oh, Lord have mercy. You can't make this stuff up. Hang on. Let's just get one more card, okay? One more, please. Pretty please. They gave us 2. Oh my God, thank you, Spirit. You guys are so funny. All right, they gave us 3. So I'll show each one and then I'll lean into it a little bit. Can you believe this? The message that they gave me just a little while ago that I was saying, water, 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 water. And here they are validating exactly what I heard them say. Water, not wine. You need to purify that body if you want to stick around for a while. And that's what it is. That's all about. It's not about so much that, you know, that, I don't know. It's not about anti-aging as much as it is like, I mean, I think it's important to have your wrinkles and your stuff because you're aging. It is just part of the human experience. So you know, you don't get to the very end without having a few spots, wrinkles, and scars on your body. So get over it. But what you're saying is the water, it is purifying for the body, for the blood cells, for the brain, for the organs. And those are the things that get so toxic and so bound up. You know, it just in everyday life, we're bombarded with so much stuff. And that's why the water, that's why the purification, that's why, you know, you want to get that in your body. And again, I will say, I'm not the greatest at it. I do my best. I try. Some days I'm better than others, but I, you know, beat myself up if I can't get there. And don't you know, here's the second card. We have 3 of them, by the way. The second card, which we were just talking about, boundaries, finding your no, right? So boundaries. Here is my line and don't friggin' cross it. It's okay to say no to people. You don't have to explain anything to them unless you want to. You don't have to explain nothing to nobody. It's okay. Boundaries. So those are 2 things that are really, really important. Okay, really important. And it doesn't make you a mean person, or if you say no to somebody, it doesn't make you not care about them. It doesn't mean you don't care about them. It just means that at that time, you need to focus more on you. And that's okay, right? Cosmos or cosmos. It's time to follow the stars. And if you can't focus on the stars or astrology, then go ahead and order that pink drink in the pretty glass. Don't order that pink drink. Just look at the stars. Just look up at the stars. We just recently had a full moon, so I'm sure that you were able to see stars and the moon at the same time. Really beautiful. Focus on, let me ask, hold on a second. Oh yeah, it's Mercury retrograde, so pay attention to communications during this time. Watch your words. You know, they said earlier, tie everything up, tie all the loose ends up. This ties in with that, with the Mercury retrograde and communications and all of that. Make sure everything is like check, double check, triple check. So watch your contracts, watch your signing of anything, double check your numbers, and watch your words when you interact with people around you, because communications can be really misinterpreted. So be mindful of that. It's not always about what you say. Sometimes it's about how you say it. So just keep that in mind. So we had water, not wine, boundaries, right? It's okay to say no. And cosmos or cosmos, right? Look at the stars or drink the pink drink, but I say look at the stars. Check out your astrology and or numerology, and pay attention to Mercury retrograde and how the planets are aligned and how things affect us on a human level, on our human experience level. All right, so those are 3 really great cards. Thank you, Spirit, for giving me validation, giving us validation, because I like to share. That's why I'm doing this, so that it helps you for the week, you know, so that you can do the things that you want to do. Like in the old days, it wouldn't have been somebody like me on here, because we didn't have computers then. We didn't have internet then. Back in the old days. We had Jean Dixon, the astrologer in the newspaper, if you got lucky enough to get a newspaper, and then you just looked up your sign. So, I mean, that's what we had then. So I'm really glad that we have this now, and the ability to share the messages and things like that. By the way, if you ever have questions about anything or want me to talk about a particular subject, I have a whole list of subjects, but I can go to that list anytime I want. If there's something that you need to hear about or to know about, put it in the comment section and I'll check it out for you. And I'll make a special point of saying, hey, so-and-so, you know, put in the comment section and wants to know about this. And then I'll tell you what I know about that. And if I don't know about it, then I'll find out about it and I'll get you the best information that I can. Okay? That's all I got. I'm beat. I'm dead ass tired. So I'm going to leave you with that. I want you to remember, come and see me either in Jack's Beach on the 23rd, or come and see me at Amici Italian Restaurant on the 30th. It's at the end of the month. It is not expensive. It's a 2-hour event. Both of them are 2-hour events. And so it's a really, really reasonable price to go out and do something. Get out of the cave. Go do something. Come and see me. Come out and interact a little bit. And have some food, break some bread, have a glass of wine or a cup of coffee, something like that. Just come out and have fun. It's just share the energy and have fun with it. I really appreciate that. And it helps support me. It helps support Spirit, and it helps support everybody else in the room, because you're helping to bring that energy up. So you come in, but you bring the energy into the room, and it's super helpful. I really, really love it, and I really can't wait to meet you guys. So hope to see you there for sure. Remember, you could get a private read from me on mediumshipbypicasso.com. Just book me on the site. You can buy tickets for that Jacksonville event on my site, mediumshipbypicasso.com. You can catch me here on the YouTube channel. I've got those interviews coming up every week. They are called, it's the Getting to Know You series. You really have some great guests coming. I'm going to mark down, post it on my Facebook page pretty soon here, who's coming on this Thursday. So I'll do that. And don't forget, yeah, you can catch me on Facebook as well, Mediumship by Picasso. So that's 3 places you can get me here on YouTube, Facebook, or my website. And you can book me for a party, or you can book a private reading. Whatever you want to do is just fine. Just reach out. All right? Don't stay tucked in. Come on out and play. All right? I'm going to leave you with that. I'm going to drink some water, and I'm going to get some rest. So, peace out. Be good.